All right, let's talk. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations. Getting through your procedure is a huge milestone, and it really is the start of a fantastic new chapter. This is all about looking forward, about building a stronger, healthier, and honestly, a more joyful life. And I really want to get one thing straight right from the get-go. This is not about a big, scary list of foods you can never touch again. No, the whole reason we're doing this, the whole point of having a healthy heart is so that you can truly enjoy your life. A healthy heart doesn't limit you, it sets you free. So think of this as a total lifestyle upgrade. It's your chance to explore new flavors, to feel a new kind of energy, and to create a way of living that just feels amazing. And we're going to build this new, delicious life together, one simple step at a time. So where do we start? Well, it all begins with one incredibly simple but powerful rule that you can use for every single meal. I like to call it the perfect plate principle. Okay, take a look at this. It's so simple. Half of your plate, that's right, a full 50%, should be overflowing with colorful vegetables and fruits. The other half gets split right down the middle, 1/4 for a good, lean protein, and the other quarter for a smart carb. That's it. That's the blueprint for every meal from now on. So let's just make it a super easy 1, 2, 3. Step 1, always start by filling half your plate with those veggies and fruits. Step 2, add your lean protein to one of the empty quarters. And step 3, finish it off with a good carbohydrate in that last spot. If you can just do that, you are absolutely on the right track. All right, now let's talk about the food itself. I want you to start thinking about these foods differently. They're not just ingredients. They're like your own personal team of superheroes, and each one has a special power to help protect your heart. And this is one of my favorite ways to think about it. The fiber you get from vegetables, it acts like a tiny, natural sweeper inside your body. It literally goes in there, grabs onto the bad cholesterol that can clog things up, and carries it right out of your system. So you can see, the more vegetables you eat, the cleaner you're keeping everything on the inside. And it's the same idea with fruit. You know how people say eat the rainbow? It's real advice. Those antioxidants in red and purple berries, the vitamins in oranges and papayas, they all work to keep your blood vessels flexible, elastic, and, well, young. It's like an anti-aging spa treatment, but for your arteries. Now let's talk protein. What builds our muscles? We just need to be a little strategic. Your go-to options should be things like fish, especially the fatty kinds like salmon, or skinless chicken breast, and even eggs. What we want to do is ease up on the fatty red meats, the processed stuff like sausages, and anything that's been deep fried. It's a really simple swap with huge benefits. But how much is the right amount? Here's the easiest trick in the book. A serving of protein, whether it's fish or chicken, should be about the size and thickness of your own palm. You don't need a scale, you don't need a measure, you have a perfect guide right there on your hand. And for carbs, like rice, it's the same idea. A good, healthy portion is about the size of your clenched fist. This little visual trick is so helpful for getting the energy you need without accidentally going overboard. Look, you do not have to become a different person overnight. Not at all. The changes that stick are the small, smart ones. We're talking about little upgrades that, over time, add up to a massive win for your heart. Here's a perfect example: rice. Now, switching from white to brown rice is fantastic for keeping your blood sugar steady. But hey, if you're not a fan of the taste right away, don't sweat it. Just start by mixing them. Cook half white and half brown. Your taste buds will catch up, I promise. And you'll be making a huge upgrade without even noticing. And this is so important. How you cook matters just as much as what you cook. Instead of deep frying everything, which just soaks your food in unhealthy fats, start exploring all the amazing flavors you can get from grilling, from baking, or from steaming. I mean, we're so lucky to have methods like pet steaming in banana leaves, which is not only healthy but just unbelievably delicious. So just a quick reminder of the things to be a little more mindful of. You know, the crunchy, deep-fried snacks, all those sugary drinks like sweet coffees and sodas, and those fatty processed meats. These aren't banned for life, but they're the things we want to have way, way less often. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great when I'm cooking at home, but what happens when I go out to eat? That's a great question, because this has to work in the real world, right? So let's take a famous example, nasi padang. Do you have to give it up? Absolutely not. You don't have to say goodbye to your favorite foods. You just have to be the smart architect of your plate. So how do we make a padang plate heart healthy? It's easy. First, use our plate roll. load up half of it with all those great vegetable dishes, like the boiled cassava leaves. Second, for your protein, go for the grilled chicken, the ayam bakar, or a simple boiled egg. That's your palm-sized portion. Third, and this is a great tip, ask for just a little bit of gravy, or maybe get it in a separate bowl so you're in control. And last, stick to that fist-sized portion of rice. See, you just enjoyed nasi padang the smart way. As we start to wrap this up, I really want to circle back to the most important thing of all. This whole journey, all these little changes, it's really all about one thing: the joy of living. Just think about it for a second. Making these healthy choices isn't a sacrifice. A sacrifice is being too tired to play with your grandkids. A sacrifice is being limited by illness. Choosing health, that's choosing empowerment. It's you deciding that you want the energy and the strength to show up for your family, to travel, to work, to live every single moment to the absolute fullest. That is real freedom. So, I'll leave you with this one question. You have the blueprint now. You know the rules. So, what are you going to make? What's the first delicious, healthy meal you're going to build to celebrate this new chapter for your stronger heart? The journey starts right now. Go on and enjoy it.